Let's jump right in. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're officially enrolling in word detective training. You know that feeling when you're staring at a massive, complicated word in your textbook and just feel totally overwhelmed? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to learn how to crack some of the biggest, most intimidating words in the English language just by hunting for hidden clues.
Okay, so let's start with a bit of a mystery. What could a clownfish, happily living inside a stinging sea anemone, possibly share with an antibiotic? You know, the medicine your doctor prescribes to fight off harmful bacteria. On the surface, it seems like there is absolutely no connection, right? But as word detectives, we know the secret usually lies just beneath the surface, hidden in the actual building blocks of the words themselves. So keep this puzzle in the back of your mind, because by the end of this explainer, the answer is going to be incredibly obvious.
Section 1. Welcome, word detectives. Let's get to work.
So, the primary suspect in our investigation today is the root word bio. It simply means life or living, and its literal meaning revolves around the study of living things. Think of this root as the actual heart of the word. A fantastic memory cue to just lock into your brain right now is this. Each bio word tells a life story. Seriously, no matter how long or messy a word might look, if you spot bio smack in the middle, you instantly know it has something to do with life.
Now, to decode these massive, scary-looking words, we literally don't need to memorize the dictionary. We just follow 3 simple steps to break the word apart so we can truly see it. Step 1. Find the prefix, which is the piece attached to the front. Step 2. Spot the root, our core meaning, like bio. And Step 3. Check the suffix, the tail end of the word. If you can identify these 3 puzzle pieces, you can solve almost any vocabulary mystery a teacher throws your way. Just remember our main detective motto. Break it apart to see it.
Section 2. The bio word family.
Let's take the word biodegradable, for example. When we break it into its puzzle pieces, we have our root bio, meaning life, and degradable, meaning able to break down. So the literal meaning? Life breakable? But its modern meaning is that it can break down naturally. A great easy sentence to remember this is, the bag was biodegradable, so it broke down in the soil. And your spelling tip here is super simple. Just remember bio plus degradable.
This brilliantly illustrates our core word family. You can clearly see how adding a different ending builds a completely different word out of bio. Let's look at biology. Our spelling tip is that the suffix logy means the study of. So biology literally means the study of life. Easy sentence, biology is the study of plants and animals. Next up, biologist. The ending ist or logist often means a person. So a life studier becomes a scientist who studies living things. For example, a biologist may study birds, frogs, or trees. Finally, biography. The spelling tip here is that graphy means writing. Writing about life gives us a life story written by someone else. Just think, I read a biography about a famous inventor. Boom, locked in.
Section 3. Prefix and suffix power.
Okay, so prefixes attach to the front of the word, and they act like special gadgets in our detective kit. A good memory cue is that prefixes change the life meaning. For instance, we have auto, which means self, anti meaning against, sim meaning together, and micro meaning tiny. When we snap these little prefixes onto the front of bio, we drastically alter what kind of life we're talking about. We get words like biodiversity, meaning many kinds of life, or biotechnology, meaning using living things in science and technology.
Let's actually lock these puzzle pieces together. If you take auto, meaning self, add bio, meaning life, and graphy, meaning writing, you get autobiography, a person writing their own life story. And hey, this is where we solve our mystery from the beginning of the explainer. The crucial point is that when you add anti, meaning against, to bio, you get an antibiotic, literally a medicine that fights against life, specifically harmful bacteria. And what about that clownfish? Well, sim means together, and bio means life, creating symbiosis. 2 living things in a helpful relationship. The clownfish gets a safe home, the anemone gets a cleaning. Mystery solved, all thanks to prefix power.
Now, while prefixes change the meaning, suffixes attach to the end. The memory cue to grab here is suffixes tell the job of the word. They tell us if the word is a person, a process, or a descriptive trait. For instance, logy tells us it's a study, like microbiology. Ist means a person, like an ecologist. Tick or ick means related to, giving us biotic, meaning related to living things, so, plants are biotic parts of an ecosystem. Sys indicates a state or process, taking us right back to symbiosis. Knowing your suffixes is honestly like knowing exactly what tool to pull out of your tool belt.
Section 4. The root family tree.
Remember our mantra here, One root, many branches. By just understanding the single root word bio, you haven't just learned one word today. You've basically unlocked dozens, if not hundreds of words that all branch out from this exact same trunk. It's like a giant vocabulary puzzle falling right into place.
Take a look at this progression. You start at the basic trunk with bio. Then, you easily move to intermediate branches like biology and biotic. But because you understand the puzzle pieces now, you can effortlessly jump to the advanced branches. Take biotechnology. That's just using living things in science and technology. Or biodiversity, which is just a fancy way of saying a variety of many kinds of life in one area. And before you know it, you're climbing all the way up to advanced spelling bee words like biotechnological and bioluminescence without even breaking a sweat. You don't have to memorize these words letter by letter anymore. You just assemble them piece by piece.
Section 5. Academic Word Challenge.
This brilliantly illustrates that you aren't just memorizing science terms here, you're unlocking words literally everywhere. In science, you're tackling biosphere, the part of the Earth where life exists, which includes land, water, and air. But then you walk into geography, and you see biosphere and biodiversity pop up again when studying ecosystems. In literature and social studies, you might be analyzing a biography of a famous leader. And even in math and tech, you're looking at biostatistics and biotechnology. The root bio is everywhere. And now, you hold the master key. So, detectives, we've cracked the code. We know that micro means tiny, bio means life, and ist means a person who studies. So I'm going to leave you with this final challenge to test your new skills. If you encountered a microbiologist out in the wild, what exactly is their job? Use your puzzle pieces, break it down, and you'll have your answer in no time. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and as always, stay curious.